Good evening in this Christmas season. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We celebrate you, every gorgeous woman, every person that has been watching this program for making it and making it happen big. It's been one of the trending women shows, and we truly appreciate you, our viewer, for making it that way. In 2020, we continue together. And remember, we are having a dinner that is coming on February, the mid-February, and just register. The fee is only very minimal. Call the number on your screen, 0728-316-317, and talk to Teresa. She'll register you and guide you. And as always, I'm Reverend Ruth Wamoyo. We always bring to you wonderful guests that have inspiring stories that when you listen to them, you realize you're not the only one going through what you're going through. Romans 8:28 says that all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to his purpose. And I believe God has called you with a purpose, and that's why your life looks a bit very messed up, but it's gonna be okay. My guest today is Madam Terry Wachira. She is a counselor, a family therapy, family and marriage counselor, and she's also an addiction counselor. But above all, her story will leave you mesmerized because it's a story of her life that inspired her to be a counselor. Karibu sana, ma'am.
Thank you, Reverend.
Yeah, you're most welcome. It's good to have you on the Gorgeous Woman Show.
Amen.
And I'm excited to meet you today.
Thank you.
And tell us more about who you are, your family. You are born which number, how many siblings you have, where do you come from? Yes. Basically, who is Madam Terry Wachira?
Yeah, thank you, Reverend. I'm happy to be here.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. I feel honored.
Yes.
My name, as you are told by the Reverend, is Madam Terry Wachira.
Yes.
I'm a born-again woman.
Amen.
And I'm a mother of 5 children.
Oh, great.
They are now all big, 4 daughters and a son.
Yes.
The son is the last born.
Yes.
And I come from Nyeri.
Mm-hmm. So you had 4 daughters and then a son.
And a son.
That wait was a bit long.
Wow.
Or was it intentional, or are you just pray to God, whoever you give me, I'm fine?
That was intentional.
Yes.
And whoever came, I don't think we had a problem with me and my husband.
Glory to God.
Yeah, we didn't have a problem that time.
Yeah.
And I thank God.
Yes.
And I married young, and I thank God even now, because when I see my children now,
yes,
I have a lot to thank God for.
Great.
I schooled in Nyeri, and when I finished O-level, I came to Nairobi.
Yes.
And I joined the Kianda Secretary College.
Yes.
Where Kianda School stands. That is where the secretary was.
Yes.
And I thank God that, that was a 1-year course. By that time, my husband was in the University of Nairobi.
So you were still married when you were in college?
No.
Okay.
I came direct from school.
Yeah.
I joined college.
Okay.
But at the same time, I had this rafiki yangu alikuwa college.
Yeah.
University.
Yeah.
Alimaliza that year that I joined the college.
Yeah.
1973.
Yeah.
And then the same year.
1973.
Yeah.
Amen.
And the same year, November.
Yeah.
Tukaoa.
Yeah.
Tukaoana.
Yeah.
But touching a bit back one kidogo.
Yeah.
I got my firstborn when I was in Form 4.
Oh, in Form 4.
Yeah, with the same man.
With the same man.
Yes.
Oh, so you are engaged and
Kama nilikuwa engaged.
I know, yeah.
Those days hata tukuwa tunajua.
So he did not reject you.
No, he didn't.
Glory to God.
Thank God. Yeah. So tukawana sasa church wedding.
Yeah.
November 73, when I was still in college.
When you were still in college.
But nilikuwa namaliza hapo because it was a 1-year course.
Okay.
So I thank God for everything, and yeye alikuwa amemaliza by March the same year.
Yeah.
Na those days watu wakimaliza college walikuwa wanachukuliwa na companies.
Oh yeah.
From university company ilikuwa inakuja inabook watu.
Wow.
To go and work in the companies. Even ourselves as secretaries.
Oh yeah.
Hatukutafuta kazi.
How nice.
Yeah, those days. Those are
because there were not as many people who were progressing to college.
Yes. And at the same time, wanaangalia performance, and then they used to book us. Unatoka saa ingine unapata 2 jobs, so you choose.
Yeah. My mom used to tell me the same. She was a nurse by profession, and she told me by the time she was even in Form 2, they used to be booked in school when they are in Form 2.
Unaona?
That's great. So what about your family? Where you're born? Are your parents alive? How many are you?
Yes, thank you. My parents, as we are talking, they went to be the Lord.
Yes.
Many years ago. Yes. My mom started, went away when I had just married. I married 73, November, so 74, 75. 75 May, he had passed.
Okay.
And I'm sad to say she committed suicide.
Oh my
yeah, that's
God.
A story for another day.
Okay, yeah.
And my dad, akalimeni peke yake.
Yeah.
lakini tulimwangalia.
Okay.
And later on he passed 1987.
1987.
But besides that, we are born five, 3 brothers. Na mimi ndio msichana wa 4 and a girl.
Ah, great.
Today is only me and my sister who is behind me. She's also a pastor in Gong.
Okay.
And the brothers have gone with the Lord to be with the Lord.
Wow.
Yeah, but I thank God that today I'm here to talk about God's goodness.
Yes.
And when we got married, 1973, all went well. I'm born a Catholic.
Yes.
And he didn't have a problem. He's born a PCA.
Oh,
but
your husband.
My parents insisted I have to be, the wedding must be in the church, Catholic.
Great. Yeah, let me hold your thought right there, and then we take a break, and then we'll share the story. Our viewer, you can hear the background of our story. It's a story you don't want to miss because you've not even heard the tip of the iceberg. By the time you are done, you will realize that God is able to deliver people, to take them through a journey of pain, but still give them a testimony. See you after the break. Welcome back, our viewer. As I had earlier introduced, my guest is Madam Terry Wachira, a marriage and family therapist and an addiction counselor, not by just choice, but because she's also battled with addiction and overcome. And she told me she's been free from addiction for the last 13 years. And you need to hear her story. So, karibu sana, Madam Terry.
Thank you, Reverend.
Yeah. So, I am interested to know now that you got married in Catholic, and then your husband is Presbyterian. Where did you go to church after that?
So we did the wedding in Consolata, Cathedral Nyeri.
Yeah.
I come from Nyeri, Udaya.
Yes.
And he also come from Nyeri, Teto side.
Yeah.
So from there, we could decide now kanisa tutaenda wapi.
Yeah.
He himself, he didn't have a problem.
Yeah.
And I told him now, twende wapi? Kaniambia twende St. Andrews.
Okay.
So we started going St. Andrews.
You were in Nairobi that time?
Yeah. In fact, I've always been in Nairobi.
Yes.
After now, the secretary college, and after the wedding, he was working in Nairobi, I'm working in Nairobi. But that time when I finished the college, I started working in University of Nairobi, the following year, 74. And this is the time, in fact, I had just gotten now my second born in January 1974.
Wow.
So sasa now, by the time naitiliwa kazi, I was just a month sucking my baby. But I had to leave that baby.
Yes.
Because unajua sasa kazi imekuja.
It's true.
But anyway, I was very near, so I was living in Madaraka. There used to be Kenya bus that time from GPU.
Yeah.
Nakibia narudi hata lunch hour.
Yes. It was possible.
Yeah, it
over
was.
Lunch
There
hour.
was no jam, no traffic jam.
No traffic jam.
Nothing.
Wow.
Ilikuwa nyewe. This is the time I look back, I say, how did I manage?
Yes.
But anyway, God is good all the time.
Yes.
Now, there are many changes that has happened from those days.
Yes.
Nairobi was a different Nairobi.
Yes.
But I thank God even I'm here to see the development.
It is true.
So now anyway, we started, he was also working in that area. And we went on like that until the time, a few years down the line. That is when 75, my mom passed on.
Yeah.
And then, of course, mourning period. And then, of course.
How old was she?
I can't remember.
You can't remember, but she was
like
very young.
She was young. Like
she was
50.
young, 50.
Yeah, she was like early 50.
Did you know what made her commit suicide or?
Yeah. My father was an alcoholic. Na alikuwa anampiga sana. Ile time akikunywa alikuwa anampiga sana.
Wow.
Sana mpaka kwanza sijui ni nini alikuwa anambreak mikono saa. And my mom was a very hard-working woman.
Kumbreak mikono?
Yeah, sijui what was it in him that he has to break one of her hands at the next time. But anyway, I think
she never
went into her.
And it became depression.
Over the years. There was no counseling that time. There was not known any counseling. Yeah. Naenda hospitali anaongeleshwa na nurses, anatibiwa, anarudi to the same man. Now those are the days that you cannot just disappear from your husband.
It's true.
Ukienda kwa your mother, anakwambia excuse me. Moyo, rudi kwa bwana yako.
Wow.
Haraka sana.
It's true.
And that is how it
was. We are the family that never leaves. We don't have marriage dropouts.
Yes. I remember she hata akienda kwa mama yake, analala one day and then she would come the following day.
Wow.
That time I couldn't understand, but this is the time I'm understanding.
Okay. Did it affect you as a child in any way, or it was a normal for you?
The beatings. My father was also something I did not understand at that time. He was also schizophrenic.
Oh.
He was a mental case.
Yes.
So this is a time when I became an addiction counselor, tunasoma mambo ya addiction na how it all these other diseases.
Yeah.
I learned that he was schizophrenia, inaitwa schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Kuna diseases inaletwa na pombe, kuna diseases inakuja yenyewe. Kuna bipolar, depression, na schizophrenia.
Yeah.
So hizo saa nyingine inaweza kuja yenyewe ama iletwe na substance.
Yeah, substance abuse. Yeah.
So that time my father was not drinking early, but he was working somewhere in Naivasha prison, and alipatiwa, when the things I learned now, through my mom, that he was rendered jobless because he started getting sick. Lakini my mother told us somebody rogged him.
Oh yeah, and actually they believed that, yeah.
So this is a time now later on, because in college nikauliza swali, my father, the behavior, and then when he was taking medication, he would be okay. Yeah. But if he takes just one pombe,
he triggers.
Anakuja anapiga mama. Yeah. But he was not even beating us, but he would beat my mom, and those screams,
Yeah, they would haunt you as a child.
That, yeah. I remember when I shared in college, this is the time I realized where it really traumatized us.
It's true.
Yes. We would shake in our beds. Yes. And you can't run away, you can't go and help, you can't. Yeah. Wow. And you should not go anywhere.
Should not
even
go
after the beating.
Even
sometimes
after breaking
run away
hands.
To the neighbor, and neighbor would be scared that my father would follow.
Oh yeah.
My father like a tiger.
Of course.
He was a very strong man.
Of course, when he is schizophrenic, he's not manic. He's maniac, so he's not in charge of his own normal life. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, I thank God that much later now we are going on with the marriage. And this is a time now when we had our 2 kids going to school. The first one I brought him. I brought her now from Geshagi because I had left her with my mom. The one I got in school. Yeah. And then she started going to school just near there. And then after a while, we decided now to buy our house. Before we bought our house, we had one car, second, kila mtu alikuwa na gari yake. Yeah. Then we decided now, hata hizi gari afadhali tuuze, then we buy our own house. And we sold one car and we bought that house, at least with the help also of my big brother, who gave us education. It was much older than ourselves. Because my mom told us that time she got him, after that alikuwa anapata mimba inatoka. By that time my father was not a violent. He became violent much later. He became sick much later. He was a gentleman. My mom used to talk very well about him. And also my father, when he was not sick, because he would go on with the medication, and even if he doesn't drink, he would be calm. He would be like hyper kidogo. Yes. Because there was a season, like the cold season, that I think these people, they get affected. It's true. But with the medication, he used to be very normal. Okay. And he used to encourage us, to study, because yeye mwenyewe alikuwa amesoma at a certain level. Yes. But he was a good man though. Yes. And even my mom was an encourager, although she had not gone to school. Alikuwa na to encourage sana kusoma, na also good behavior. My mother was a disciplinarian. Oh yes, definitely. Yeah, my father never touched any of us. Yes. But mom, a disciplinarian. Yeah, and I thank her for that. Yeah, it's true. Today I'm
So at what point did you begin drinking as a family?
Yes. So when we now bought this house, and after a while we started paying the mortgage, our lifestyle changed. And we now started every kanisa tunaenda, tunapeleka watoto. After that tunaenda mahali. See, after church tunaenda outing. Yes. Tunaenda in a nice place, tunakula chips nini, kanyama choma. Wakati watoto wana swing pale. Those days there were no bouncing castles. Yes. Ni kuswing ama kuswim. Yes. Na mzee alikuwa anakunywa kakitu. Yeah. And then after a while, akitisha yake, there's a time I looked at him. Unajua sasa kuna ka happiness kanakuja saa ile mtu anakunywa kitu na wewe unakauka na soda hapa. Nikaona akona ka happiness kingine na ma stories zinakuja after a few things, a few drinks here. Nika decide niweke nini? A few drops in my soda.
Na wewe upate hiyo happiness.
Because I'm wondering every day, unajua kuna ka happiness kanakuja. Na stories inatoka yote.
Inatoka yote.
So now, mimi nikafanya hivyo. Hakuna shida, unajua ni outing. Another day like that, another day. So there's a day, akichukua chupa yake, akakuta imekwisha. Si ilikuwa bili, nimemaliza ile ingine. Akaniambia sasa wewe, siwita wako pale. If you like it, why don't you order? Waiter, unaitwa hapa. Wow. And that started nini? Bilibili kama kawaii.
kawaida.
Kama kawaida. Wow. That is what the other in another language,
yes.
in those areas,
yes.
it is biribiri kama kawaida.
Yes.
Those days.
Yes.
Anyway, it was normal, and then we also acquired another habit. Tukaanza kuweka drinks in the house.
Oh.
So when you are not going out, iko pale. Kuna kabad, hata saa hii kabad hiyo iko hapo. Tunaweka kama sinzano, kawain, na hiyo laga. Life was okay. According to me that time, the life was okay.
It was okay, yeah.
And mtu akija kama una visit kwangu, na kuuliza, Ruth, utakunywa kajui sama,
do you want beer?
Ama kawain.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is in fact, even most of our friends, that was a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And see ati tuliweka for a reason. It's not a bar, it's just to the, you know,
it's part of entertaining yourself and your guests.
Yeah, na saa ingine sasa unaboeka, weekdays unatoka kazini, you just put a thought there. But anyway, that started a habit. My husband resided where he was working. He worked in another company where they were doing inaitwa nini? Seminars. So every Friday they would be closing this seminar, and then they had a cocktail. Yeah. Wherever they are doing it, of course in hotels. So he used to invite me. Ukitoka kazini, pitia. Si niko na gari. Sinaenda tu wherever. So sasa cocktails ni cocktail.
Yeah, it's
imepangwa.
Yeah.
Tunagonga, and then he would tell me, let's go out. You take me dine and dance. We used to love dancing.
Yes.
Those are the days. Yeah. That I'm talking about, with all due respect, with the people who are going out. Yeah. Si ati ni baya. Yeah. I'm talking about the reality of my life.
Yeah.
So tukaenda, it was good time. And then we are drinking.
So all this time when you're going out and who is taking care of the kids, you had employed house girl. And your kids never took the habit or anything.
Sasa, I'm coming to that.
Okay.
Sasa that time, you know they are young.
Yeah, they are young.
Na sasa tumeongeza mwingine watatu.
Yes.
I have now 3 daughters.
Yes.
Then after a while, after many years, niko na 4.
Yes.
When I reached now that level, before even, by the time I reached the 4th born, now my drinking, let me talk about myself. My drinking went a notch higher. He also went out and started his own business. Yes. The same with where he was doing those seminars, he continued. Yes. Now he employed a secretary and he employed a driver. In the morning, I'm taking my kids to school and I'm picking them in the evening. Now, when he employed the driver, he said, now, wachana na jioni, Peter atakuwa anapeleka nyumbani. Yes. So that is now he gave me a freedom. Yeah. But between that kuna mahali tulikuwa tunaenda wote kama family na my friends. Yeah. Kunaitwa drive-in. Yes. Drive-in tuna drive gari hivi. Kuna compound. And then tunakuwa service nini mpombe kwa gari. Hata nyama choma, hata boiro nini. Oh, wow. So now when he told me now there's no more going to pick the kids, si sasa nimejikuta mimi natoka for that.
You have a lot of time.
Niko for that sasa, unajua sasa for that between 4 and 6, sinapitia pale nagonga moja naenda nyumbani. And then one time akaniambia usiwe napitia pale. Because he found me one time. Yeah. And you know we were going also all of us. Akaniambia why don't you come in the house uwe unakunywa. So saa ingine nakunywa hapa na boeka, saa ingine nakonga pale, and with my friends saa ingine tunaambiana like Saturday afternoon. You know we are free, si ndio? Yes. Mimi nilikuwa natengeneza nywele in the morning na shop for the week and then I would pass there. But drinking now went a notch higher. Saa ingine tunaenda nje na yeye tunakuja tunapigana. Because anasema niliona ukiangaliwa na mtu. Niliona. Wow. Nikamwambia sasa in a hotel. Yeah. Even you are looking at people. What is wrong with you? Yeah. Ujinga. Sasa there is a time now I came at 9 and he was not amused. Alinipatia slap. Nikamuuliza umenigonga? That was the first slap. Very hot. I still remember it. Because nimechelewa. And I should even have been there for the children. See you? I look at my errors. Like now I'm talking about it, I'm feeling it. But you see, over the years, that pain has gone. Yes. But I want to talk about addiction so that watu wajue mahali inaanzia. And even the differences, even hata inaitwa nini, so tukuoros kwa nyumba, inaanzaga hapo. It's true. Anyway, and there's a time now, mimi nikakuja direct, nikaanza kukunywa kwa nyumba. At that time alinichapa akaenda. I think he just wanted to rubber stamp what he said, that I should come straight home. And I started now coming home. But I think there is a day that sijui kama alikuwa accumulated anger, because that time I came home tukaangalia homework na watoto na mimi I started putting rollers in my hair. Those days tulikuwa tunakuwa curled kwa salon, and then you had rollers so that now unajua senior secretary sasa unakaa smart,
you had to look very immaculate.
So akakuja sasa alinikuta bedroom, the kids are eating, tumekula nao, lakini nimesema I'm coming in a few minutes, niweke roller kabisa nifunike na kanet. Nilikuwa na night dress na gown. Akakuja bedroom akalala kwa kitanda. Unajua just the way he was, akatoa tu koti, akatoa viatu na tie. I think he had accumulated anger. Because he is facing me and I'm facing the mirror. You know, I'm looking at him. So akaanza kuniuliza maswali. I don't know what happened. But at some point naona kama nilikuwa rude. Me, I don't know, because he found me drinking. He told me to come to be drinking in the house. So sasa nilikuwa nimekunywa. At least sijui gapi. I can't remember. But he woke up, he jumped and then slapped me. Unajua stool ya bedroom haina backing kama hii.
It's true.
So I somersaulted. Nikaanguka. Kuanguka kulikuwa chupa that I was given in the pharmacy. Now those days we didn't have plastics.
They were
Real glass
bottles.
Big one. Ilikuwa shape kama ya vodka. Fat. 2 liters of water. So aliponifanya akatembea sasa afungue mlango aende. Kumbe alikuwa amefunga. Mimi kuona hii chupa sasa namkibiza. Sasa ni muhit. I'm hitting back. Remember, we are not in the same wavelength. He is sober, I'm not. Then I hit him on the head. Unajua sasa alikuta chupa iko juu. Because he was just turning the lock in the mlango. Hiyo ni kama bomb. This I get scared even to imagine what could have happened. That chupa broke on the head. But it didn't go in. Unajua hiyo those fragments could have gone inside. Sasa ningekuwa mada. Inaitwa mada.
Bina madara.
Wacha mzee aguze hii aone damu. Reverend, have you ever seen Vietnam War? Wewe. Have you ever seen war? Total war. Makofi mateke nini? And now I'm screaming like hell.
Wow.
Imagine, that is something that even today I feel. Now they are banging at the door. I had my sister-in-law, whom I was schooling in a college. Now they are banging the door. Daddy, usiwe mami, sijui nini. I still remember those cries. And then daddy opened the door and then went. You know, after beating me, whatever.
And he's bleeding as well.
Sio sana.
Lakini
unajua hiyo kakitu. It triggered anger. Definitely. But anyway, my sister-in-law kuingia sasa akaona hiyo fragments. Naona hiyo nguo, of course I didn't have clothes now. They are all akafunga mlango akamwambia wacha nikuja na mami. Ili sasa nisiwe naked before the
children.
Akatafuta nguo nyingine sasa nikavaa akafagia. And of course we slept in the same bed. But wacha nikwambia, I used to be a senior secretary that time, a multinational company. Sasa usiku wacha niangalie kwa kioo. Unajua utaenda bathroom. Hii jisho haikuwa inafunguka. Hapa ni kitu kubwa sana ya blue, green. Unajua mtu brown ni baya sana kuhonga. How can I go to work like that, Reverend? How can I go to work like that? Hata wewe
you became sick instantly.
Mimi nikasema hiyo kazi siendi. Sikuongea na mtu. Watoto asubuhi wanagonga. Mami tunachelewa, mami. Ita baba yako. Unajua baba yako akatu hapa. I didn't kneel by mouth. Akamuka akaoga akaenda. Unajua I used to drop them in the morning.
And of course the way you look, you didn't
want them to see. Plus hata kazini. There's no way hata wewe ungeenda.
To explain to people that you are
akapeleka watoto yake. Sasa.
Wow, our viewer, this story is really getting hot and interesting. Just before you touch that down, make sure that you invite your friends so that we share the story. And reminding you that our dinner is forthcoming in February. Kindly call, like Madam Terry Washira called, and that's how she knew about the Gorgeous Woman show. So kindly call, register with Triza 0728316317, and it will be an amazing symposium. It's a dinner, it's a full dress dinner. It's going to be fun. We'll eat and dine together, but above all, talk together as women. See you after the break. So welcome back, our viewer. It's the Gorgeous Woman Show, only on CTN TV. If you're watching us on the social media platforms, kindly share with us. Let us know your feedback. And in case you have such a story or any story that can inspire another woman, another family, kindly don't hesitate. Share with us, because that's why we are here, to inspire and to empower our fellow human beings, and especially women, because we are always having a lot of responsibilities and we need strength to keep on moving. My guest is Madam Terry Wachira. So we had left the story at the point where you had your blue eye, you had your gedogori here, you had something on your face, and you refused to take the children to school.
Yeah.
So did the marriage last?
Now that is where we are, the key area now.
Yeah.
After that day, of course, I rang the boss. I remember, I'm a very senior person.
Yes.
I rang my boss direct line.
Yeah.
Akashukua simu.
Yeah.
And that time was after 9.
Yeah.
Because he ordered, because I used to be an early riser.
Yeah.
And I told him I'm sick.
Yeah.
So he even was very concerned. Can I send a driver to take you to hospital? Nikamwambia no. Someone is taking care of it. Because I didn't want hata huyu driver angekuja periperi anione hivi na hivi. Si napeleka
story.
But anyway, that is the time I decided now to leave this man. Niliona ataniua. According to me, that is the wisdom of that time.
Yeah.
And nasema with all due respect.
Yeah.
Labda if it is now, ningefikiria kitu ingine.
Yeah.
But I plan to move. I didn't tell anybody. I started now looking for a house. And that was a Thursday, I remember very well, because I didn't go to work Thursday and Friday. Unajua by Monday nitakuwa nimepona.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to work, and then even that day we had a landline. I started calling my friends, wanitafutie nyumba. Sikuambia wanitafutie. Watafutie cousin wangu ametoka Nakuru on urgent transfer. Because my friends hawangetafuta.
Yeah.
But within a week, nilipatia hiyo nyumba far from where we were living. So that is sasa tusionane na huyu. And that is how I moved. And I planned, nikahama, nikapeleka watoto shule, nikakuja, nikachukua nguo, and I went. And that is I started another life. And I remember the house girl started crying. You know, watoto wote wako shule. Hata mwingine the first born alikuwa boarding. Nikuwa high school. Nikamwambia now don't cry, because unaona juzi karibu mzee aniue. Unaona ulisikia wewe? Because she had, because she was just in the next room. And she was in the kitchen actually. So anyway, that started another life. And every month I used to shop for these children. Anyway, he tried to contact me on Monday. I made sure I moved on a Friday. Now hawezi kunipata. There were no mobiles that time.
Yes.
Monday kupiga simu, the first call I got in the office, it is him. I disconnected several times, so he gave up. My big brother, who was my father, who was in fact near to Somesha, started called me, tried to set a meeting, which I did not attend, and then he also gave up. But down the line, 2 years, okay, I started now every month I would communicate with the children. Saingine wanakuja, and I think he didn't have anything bad about it. Wanakuja kwangu. Ingine kwanza yule mdogo alikuwa mdogo sana. And I feel it even today.
So you left the children with him?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Unajua for me I thought sasa naenda na hao wapi. Hiyo kanyumba yangu is not even furnished.
Yes.
Nikitada tu nilinunua huko kwa barabara. But anyway, I have no regrets about that today, but I regret having left the family.
Yeah.
I have no regret leaving them with the father, but I have regret leaving them myself.
Yeah.
Today I see the difference.
Yeah.
But anyway, a few years down the line.
So did you continue drinking or you stopped?
My drinking went no child every day. Yo. Unajua sasa mimi nimekuwa bachelor. Sema bachelor. Yeah. Because now sina watoto, sina responsibility. Nikitoka job naenda wapi?
Kukunywa.
Bas.
Wow.
So mimi nilikuwa naingia saa 4. But I worked very well. And fortunately, that company ilikuwa inatupatia lunch mzuri sana. So lunch ukishiba mzuri, unajua unaenda kumeza jioni, unakuja 9 unalala. Na tena hata mahali tulikuwa tunakunywa, unashoma, boilo nini. Unajua, let me tell you, someone who drinks, wherever you go, it's very easy upate mahali ingine ya kukunywa.
Yes,
it's very easy.
It's very easy.
Ni kama sasa if I wanted to drink even now, this area. Sinita tu nitapata.
Yeah, it's true.
But anyway, my drinking went no higher. But at least I worked very well. I was not sikuharibu kazi hata kidogo. Mimi sijapata warning letter kwa sababu ya kazi. But then I got into a relationship and I got a son. A few years now down the line after the son, after my daughters came to see my son na makalete gifts. Sijui alipata pesa wapi. Their savings, I think. But anyway, after
that time they were grown up.
Yeah, two. My two.
Yeah.
Wow, the first phase.
Yeah, and the second phase.
2 and phase 3.
Oh, yeah.
Now my son was phase 3.
Yeah.
So now, nilipata retrenchment. The company started downsizing. And I fell in that category because they were starting with 5 years and under.
Yeah.
I was in 4th year. And that money, all of it I drank.
Wow.
I said to myself, hii pesa, unajua statement inaridi hapale figa kubwa, haiwezi isha. So nilikuwa na withdraw. That time tulikuwa tunaandika check pay self giri 5, giri 10. Until one day nikaenda kutoa kasiana ka banki karuniambia, madam, statement yako ndio hii, akaandika some balance. So nikaenda statement pale, sikuamini. Leverage, have you ever asked yourself a question, banki wanaweka viti hapo kwa nini? Mi karibu nianguke. Wow. Statement pale ni figa kubwa, hapa chini hakuna. Ilienda wapi hiyo pesa?
You drank it.
Pesa ndio mingi na standing order ya nyumba. But anyway, the second item kwenda ni gari yangu. Nikauza, nikabank. Pesa ika continue, ikaisha. And I know imeisha isa ile landlady aliingia kwangu. Because all these 4 years that I stayed there, we have never met with the landlady. Because I was a standing order. Meaning I was a very faithful tenant. But anyway, from that time, nikaona dust. Nikaenda kwa my cousin mwingine nikamdanganya. Hata landlady hakukuoro. Alisema, I thought you are sick because I can't get you on the line. Nikamwambia those nilimdanganya. That time I wasn't born again. Those fools have never paid me. Unajua fools ni nani? And they paid me a long time ago. Nikauza hata gari. But then she wasn't worried. Nikamusindikisha. The following Monday, nika decide now because she came on a Friday, nika decide now Monday niende kwa kazi ni mwingine wangu. Nilimdanganya story imetoka hapa mpaka Mombasa. Nilimwambia I'm dying of bleeding. Unajua I entered his office bleeding and crying. Na usiniulize ni tears zilitoka wapi. Someone who is using, because I was now heavily drinking. Yeah. Then that time I lazima ningejikasa nisitoe lock. Unajua nilikuwa naweka hata pombe kwa nyumba. Wow. Kwa sababu asubuhi siku anakunywa chai. Nilikuwa natoa lock. Inaitwa kutoa lock. Kama hapa inajifunga. So that time najikasa niende kwa my cousin huyu. Nilienda na matangali. Unajua ile nguo ambayo unaenda naye kwa shamba. Na viatu ile baya zaidi. Na by this time I had lost weight. Because I'm not eating well. Niko na kijana hapa. Lakini nilikuwa na house girl mzuri sana. May God bless her. But then nikaenda kwa my cousin. Huyu msichana wa reception. Kuniangalia kaniuliza, does he know you? Nikamwambia he's my cousin. Kuingia nilianza, unajua those big offices that they have round tables like this. Na mikeka ile una sink. Nianza kulia nikiwa hapo. Ati mimi I'm bleeding like hell. Nasikia bleeding. Na hii mikeka ni white na hii ni white.
I'll get rid of you as soon as I can.
Akasema, why you told my husband left me? Sikia. My husband left me. Akaniambia I had, but what happened? That is a story for another day, but I'm bleeding like hell. Nataka shike bleeding. Na kuambia aliruka kama mchale. Unajua bosses wanahangi koti pale kona. Alianza kuhesabu. Na akihesabu, unafikiri nini anahesabu? Akihesabu nilikuwa na hesabu mimi. Nilikuwa najua ni ngapi. Ilikuwa 10. Akitan akaniambia, nilikuwa nimesimama already. Take this. Go to see the doctor. I'm bleeding like hell and I have pneumonia. The doctor says I'm bleeding like hell. The doctor says I have pneumonia and I'm also bleeding like hell. Hiyo ndio ilimuamusha kwa kiti. Now that is what I wanted. An addicted person becomes a manipulator. Yes. A pathological liar. I was not even blinking. Wacha nitoke hata nilisahau hata kuambia huyu msichana nini kwa heri. Nilienda stairs ine ati who was bleeding. Surely who was bleeding. Kuingia na kibia River Road, Udhuri Avenue. Kuna bani ilikuwa najua huko juu. Nagonga. Nani anauza hapa? Nani? Madness. We become mad without knowing. Mimi niligonga bili, nikakunywa kama maji. Yule aliniuzia alisimama pale very far kwa sababu aliona huyu mama she cannot be normal the way I was shouting. Na nikamulipa na nikaanza kumsmailia. because an addicted person, sasa kuna wengine wana shake like this in the bank, they cannot even sign anything. Those days we had to sign a check, but anyway, and then I went to the bank ya mama, nikalipa na nikaanza kutafuta nyumba. Nikaenda Kahawedani sasa kutafuta 2 rooms instead of the 2 rooms self-contained. Sasa hii nyumba imenishinda. That's how I moved from Umoja, nikaenda Kahawedani. Kahawedani, mtoto amekuwa mkubwa, hakuenda shule. Na wakati alifika shule, nikafikiri kuna kanasa likakwa huko. Nikaenda nikamdanganya. Nikamwambia vile niko secretary mkuu sijui nini, nalete pesa. Akakaa 1 month and a half. Kapatiwa barua, don't bring your son on Monday. Nikaenda ingine huko chini, nikampeleka.
So this time round you have all time to do what you want.
I'm drinking the whole day.
Wow.
Now nimefika ile kiwango ambaye hata sikubuki kutafuta nini?
Pesa.
Kazi. I was a very qualified secretary. Unakumbuka ile nilipatiwa na company? Sinikunywa yote. Alafu nikauza gari. All this time the brain is in a terrible.
Is there anybody who tried to intervene and tell you, or you also isolated yourself from people who know you?
Bas. I isolated myself from the people who knows me. But at the same time, I'm also going to them for handouts.
Okay.
And I'm also telling them I'm looking for a job.
Yes.
Hata na wa challenge, why aren't you looking for a job for me?
Wow.
Even my brother, my sister-in-law.
You make
my
them
cousins,
guilty.
Now in between they are giving me handouts.
Yes.
Studio. I'm telling them I'm looking for a job. Hata nyinyi mnitafutie. Unaona? We know we have an addicted person have something we call blame game.
Yes.
Na survival instincts ya uongo.
Yes.
Anytime sasa nikitembea ofisi yako. In fact, because I was thin, now I'm not eating well. Appetite hakuna. When we start drinking in the morning, appetite hakuna. So for my friend, most of my friends, in fact I was young that time. I was even 30 something. I'm going 40 something. 40 something. Yeah, I could easily have gotten another job. But sasa, unaona sasa, the rate of drinking, morning, evening, morning. Na nilikuwa naweka hata kriti kwa nyumba.
Kwa nyumba. Wow.
Naanza asubuhi na kunywa alafu nalala. Jioni na join wale wengine. So now hata wakati sasa,
so hata sleeping pattern ikakuwa interfered with.
But you know sleeping pattern, I don't need it because I'm not going anywhere. Si jioni niko Masadukuni na hawa. Niko kwa pub na wengine.
Wow.
You know, let me tell you something. Wale watu wanakunywa, they are very friendly.
Yes.
When I have 1,000 saa hii, if I want to enter into a pub saa hii, na niketi kwa kona, let me tell you, it's another world. Someone will buy me a drink without even telling a word.
Wow.
People like company. Beer likes company.
Oh, wow.
So now, if I have 1,000, I throw around. Do you know that is an investment? Or another day when I don't have anything.
Oh, yeah, when you don't have anything.
That's
why the cycle never stops.
It will never stop.
Wow.
Because nikipata hata sahi nikikudanganya, okay, if I trick you, I can even lie to you, I can manipulate. Because an addicted person lies a lot.
Yes, they do.
We never talk the truth. Because I'm still in recovery even now.
Yes.
If I guza kama hii sasa, this amount ya drink, kesho utanikuta kwa mtaro.
Wow.
So I have to be very careful where I go these days. So now, my drinking went a notch higher. Nikadanganya hiyo primary nursery ya mtoto. Nikadanganya ingine, the third one. Sa ingine, I'm just wrapping up. Nikija one time at 7, nikakuta headmistress watatu kwa mlango yangu. Nilirudi, hawakuniona. Nikirudi tena si wameenda. And then in between this time, my big brother died of heart attack. My big brother knew alisomesha akakufa kwa heart attack. In between this time, my brother who was in Mombasa Mbabuli, kube separate na wife yake because of drinking. Amefutwa kazi. Na before afutwe kazi, kube the bibi na watoto walienda. So now when
the same drinking problem.
The same drinking problem. Children of alcoholics are in danger of becoming alcoholics themselves.
Yes.
This is when I knew after when I trained. But that time now, tunakutana kwa my brother. Before my brother died of heart attack, my brother of Mombasa, anaitwa Gatia. Tulikuwa tunakutana kwa my brother. Sasa ingine my brother huyu anatuangalia, anashindwa hawa watu. Hawa nilisomesha. We are now very dirty in fact.
Oh yes.
We were dirty, we are kept. My brother kona koti ilikuwa kubwa, nao inakaa zigzag. You have seen someone with a big coat, which he was big that time and now.
And the person thinks they are okay.
We look normal. In fact, to the person who is like that, even that na makucha ilikuwa hivi na viatu funny, we were very normal. Mimi nilikuwa naenda kwa my friends wananiuliza, Mrs. Wachira, Terry, niweza kawira? Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Imagine chipped lips hapa kwanza au atevazeri. Miaka gani? Viatu haijapanguswa. Wakati ilinyesha last week bado navaa hiyo matope. It is a bad now sight.
Yes.
Looking back, I was thin and kept na tunavaa nguo dark black.
Wow.
Recycled. But that is now, the time now, my big brother, ndiye alikufa na heart attack. My other brother, huyu wa Mombasa Gatia, alipata na depression. They were very close with each other.
Yes.
Na saa ingine, before my brother died, alikuwa na saa ingine tunakutana kwa, without an appointment, yeah. Tunakutana hapo reception. Anajoria, wewe Hajiru ule guko Sasa receptionist anatuambia tuingie pamoja. My brother anatuangalia. I still remember his look. Watoto alisomesha mpaka wawe smart. You know, he was the one who was my sponsor in my wedding.
Yes.
And look at that smartness.
Now he saw how your life has turned out.
Shokora mama. Na huyu shokora mzee ni kama tuko kapo.
Wow, my viewer, it's quite a sad story, but it's amazing that right now she's not talking when she's an addict. She's recovering for the last 13 years. She's been free of alcohol, and it means that even women can be addicted, but the goodness is that Jesus, and of course the will and the people that are walking around you can help you come out. So my viewer, don't touch that dial as we come to the last segment of this show. So welcome back, our viewer. My guest is Madam Terry Wachira, a recovering addict, and God has been gracious. She's talking about her story. You may wonder, is she magnifying her past life, or is she showing, probably washing her dirty linen in public? No, she has a passion to help anybody that is going through addiction, and she will give her contact so that in case you're going through such a period of maybe a loved one or you are the sufferer, you're going to talk to her and she can walk you through the journey, because I think if she has conquered it, you can conquer it as well. So Madam Terry, karibu.
Yes, Reverend.
So you are talking about your brothers. You are like, you and your brother, you look like chokoras.
Chokoras kabisa.
Yeah.
And now my big brother, sasa alitusomesha, he got sick and died of heart attack.
Yes.
Then we buried him home. Kwetu ni Udhaya. And then my brother huyu sasa wa Mombasa alipata depression. At one time alikuwa admitted Mathare.
Wow.
They were very close with my firstborn brother. Yeah. Sasa, one day, now we reverted to the wife for her doubts. Wife ya my big brother, sasa tulienda. Si ati tunaambiana.
The widow now.
Yes. Si ati tunaambiana. Tunajikuta saa ingine wawili. Saa ingine naenda, naambiwa Wanjiru, your brother was here the day before. Mimi nauliza Mungu, nitafanya, what will I do with you? But I also pray God that one day he'll give me you give me a solution to your problems. So one day brother wangu alikaenda on a Friday akamwambia mama, sitakusumbua tena. Nimefurahi. Nipata kazi Daseria. Akamwambia si Daseria lakini sitakusumbua tena. And she always kept some money for us. Iya kulipa nyumba na kitu kidogo. Wow. Na si ati anapanga, because sometimes I would be away for even a month, come even after 2 months. But that day now akampatia ile alimpatia kaenda. My brother went and bought rat poison and a rope. Na akaandika suicide note. I'm tired of living. I've taken my life. Sina ubaya na mtu. Please contact this lady. My brother went, paid his rent, na akachukua rat poison, akakunywa. At some point in the night akaona hakufi, ndiye alikunywa hiyo, alijinyonga na kamba. Na akawacha mlango yake wazi. Wherever he was staying in Mukuru Kayeva, neighbor ndiye aliona hiyo mlango imekaa wazi sana, akaenda kusaidia neighbor kufunga mlango. Ndiye alikuta yeye na ndiye aliannounce na wakaenda polisi my brother was discovered na hiyo suicide note. Now my sister-in-law is looking for me. By this time kuna mama alikuwa ameniintroduce British American Insurance, Westlands, Peponi Plaza. Na nikaanza kwenda training si ati nilikuwa na concentrate. Saa ingine nakunywa siendi. Lakini at least my sister in law had somewhere where anaweza kuacha message yangu. Tukiwa bali hata agents tulikuwa tunapiga tunapatiwa messages. So Monday Tuesday sikuenda kazini, lakini Tuesday nikasikia about 11 niko Kagemi. By this time, sorry, kidogo nirudi kidogo. Before my brother committed suicide, my sister in law akaniuliza, by the way, mtoto ako klasi gani? Remember I have a son. Nikamwambia hayuko shule. Kwa nini? Alifukuzwa shule in May Wanjiru na leo ni October. Why didn't you tell me? Dia aliorganize nipeleke mtoto kwa my sister Karatina. My sister alikuwa na watoto wadogo na my sister was married. So I thank God today my sister na husband yake walimuadapt. Kurudi Nairobi nikauza kila kitu. Nikaenda Kagemi na Kamunyole. And that is when my brother now committed suicide. And when he committed suicide now, unaona sasa huyu mama alikuwa ameintroduce Britam. Sasa nikasikia kitu strong, sijui ni nini. Unajua inaitwa nini?
Blood intuition.
Nikasikia nataka kupiga ofisi. Ndio niliambiwa there's a lady here yesterday. Nilipiga mara kama 10 na leo amepiga, na that was Tuesday. Na mimi na ndoa huko Masaduku Nikagemi. Nikamuuliza jina, akaniambia mimi you have very many messages from your clients lakini sikupatia any other message. That lady was desperate na nauliza kama kuna mtu anajua kwako. That is when I rang her, akaniambia Wanjiru uko wapi? Kagemi. Didn't you go to work? I'm sick. Automatic lies. Addicts are automatic pathological liars. Now that is when I contacted her, akaniambia I want to see you in the office. Akaniambia fasting, that was around 3. Akaniambia tomorrow fasting in the morning. Because I'm going out, ukuje ofisi. And that is when I was told about my brother, that he committed suicide. And now, because of his wish to be buried in Lang'ata, alisema hataki kuwa buried Othaya, anataka kuwa buried Lang'ata. By his wish, nimeorganize kila kitu, and most of my relatives are in Nairobi. Now, she had already arranged waziko Saturday hiyo. So now, akaniambia utakuja nyumbani maomboleze. Of course, I didn't have time. Nikamwambia wewe tukutane huko mochari Saturday. And that is what happened. But then kurudi sasa Kagemi. Mahali nilikuwa naingia kwa pombe. Msichana akaona nimelia sana. Unajua I did cry because we were close with this brother. Akaniambia ninikie Wanjiru. Ni nini? Kamwambia I've just lost my brother, naambiwa kwa mochari. Akaniambia wewe pole, acha nikunulie moja ya pole.
Wewe moja ya pole.
So kila mtu akiingia anaambiwa wewe ni ki Wanjiru, hujui Wanjiru analia pale brother yake sijui. Impatie bili ya pole. Pole Wanjiru wetu. I had a corner now ya pole for that week until when I went to bury my brother. Come now bury your day. Tukakutana City Mortuary na tukabury my brother. I am born a Catholic. So catechist wa Holy Family ndio alikuwa hapo presiding. Unajua my sister ndio alifanya hiyo yote those arrangements. Now maombi sasa catechist ndio wa mwisho. And that is the key area. And unajua mahubiri nini. Alafu akapoint at the coffin. Akasema if you see a case like this one, another one in the family might follow. Another in the family might. That I heard with my ears. You know we are just the family immediate tunasalaude hapa. Ili sasa ateremushwe na ile kakitu ya kaju. Sasa and my sister felt it. My sister in law akasikia hiyo. Tukamaliza. Marafiki tukasalimiana nini, my relatives yote most of them are in Nairobi. And then my sister in law said let's go home. Of course my sister from Karatina alikuwa hapo na relatives ndio. Tukaenda sasa kwa my sister in law. Na the following day aliniambia nataka kunipeleka rehab. Nikamuuliza rehab ni nini? Because I didn't know that time. Kaniambia ni my friend of mine amepeleka msichana yake. Wow, and I know it's counseling. Unaona what killed your brother Gatia? And me I have prayed God that you Wanjiru will change. Nikamwambia I'm ready. Akaniambia wewe I'm spending money and I'm looking for that money. I don't even have it. Think about it, ring me on Thursday. Remember you're talking on Sunday now. To rebury my brother Saturday. And I rang her on Wednesday. Nikamwambia I'm ready. Already the house nimekuwa na arrears ya miezi 5. Akaniambia just give them. Now that time mobiles ilikuwa. Give them my number. Tuongee na huyu mzee. He was sorted out and then I was taken to a rehab. And I thank God. Rehab nilipelekwa February. My brother amekufa January 2006. February, March, April, nilikuwa rehab. And I thank God. Before the rehab, before my brother died, there is a time I would hear a voice telling me, Wanjiru umekwisha. Angalia mahali unakaa. Na angalia. Do you know I never used to watch that place? I never used to cook. I never used to wash. Nguo ilikuwa kwa ile kona kwa carton. Na ilikuwa recycled. Recycled ni nguo kama hii black inakuwa purple. I never used to watch anything. Don't ask me how I used to live because I cannot explain now, but I remember. I used to pick things from there. Hii natoa naweka ingine na anyway the one is 3 so umekwisha. Why don't you buy rat? I could hear that voice telling me.
Wow.
And one time nikaenda Holy Family Basilica. And nilikuwa nimefika mwisho. This is not the life I want. I'm just winding up. This is not the life I want. Nikaenda I went to go to God. Nikaenda pale altar. Nikaambia Mungu ni mimi na wewe leo. I was shouting, you know Holy Family how big it is.
Yes.
God, you made me in your image. Yeah? Do you drink? I'm looking up and nijibu hakunijibu. Nikamwambia, if I have ever done anything good, remember when I was a secretary, niliandikisha watu wengi sana. I want to go back to my family. I would feel guilty that I have left those two. Remember, I've not seen them for so long. I don't communicate with them. Children of an addicted person isolate himself or herself from the people who loves her. We feel guilty and we don't know how to deal with our addiction. Na sasa nikitoa loka asubuhi, there is nowhere I used to go. So hata wakati nilikuwa naomba marafiki wangu Nairobi mzima, sikuwa naingia kwa loko. Nilikuwa naenda direct. Kuna mama boga nilikuwa naomba 20 bob ya kufika Nairobi. But ujue Mungu yuko. There is not a single day I walked back to Kagemi. There is a God that I believe. And when I was taken out to rehab, remember I was suicide already. Nilikuwa nasema nikienda kesho nitanunua rat niweke kwa bag. Wanjiru umekwisha. Why don't you buy rat?
So you didn't feel better after quarreling God in Holy Family Basilica?
I cried and I slept for 2 hours. And nikiamuka hapo peace ile nilijazwa naye.
Wow.
I don't know what peace because I felt very. Na nikitoka hapo nikakuta boss alikuwa wangu. Kanipatia ngiri hapo. There is a God wewe reverend. Wow. Na nikaenda nikalipa rent na moja. Hiyo ingine of course lazima niende
reward yourself.
Reward myself.
Wow.
But anyway there is a God because I see God now. That day Takata anasema another one in the family. My sister-in-law aliniambia I want to take you to a rehab.
So after you went for rehab, because we have like 3 minutes remaining, what benefits did you get and how has it impacted your life?
Thank you. Rehab uzuri yake, you are being cancelled. Because the first thing is you are shown love, you are shown attention, you are shown that they care and you matter to them. And then you are asked, how did you start drinking? Give us your story. So story yako si unaanza when you are born. And then you come when you started drinking. Then you start realizing the things that you actually did during your addiction, they were not normal.
Yes.
Remember I'm sharing my story. You are sharing your story. Another one is sharing. Mpaka saa ingine unakaa hivi unasikia wengine wamefanya vituko bigger than yours. But then in all this you realize the disease of addiction goes direct to the brain. To the brain. Because that is when you are not thinking because it changes the behavior and thinking.
Yes.
You isolate yourself from the people who loves you, but you don't see it. Nyanyo wanakutafuta lakini they don't see it.
Yeah.
You yourself you feel guilty inside, but it doesn't show. You put a brave face. I come to you and tell you another story. If I came yesterday to tell you a story so that you give me money, I will not remember what I told you yesterday.
Yes.
Can you see the madness?
Yes.
So my friends used to look at me like this now. It doesn't tarry.
Yes.
It is now another story altogether.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I got born again when I went to the rehab.
Wow.
And before even I went to the rehab, I used to go audion, kwa Moiro, crusade. Nilikuwa nawekelewa mikono na okoka. Nilikuwa naokoka mara kama 40 reverend.
Oh, yeah.
So that same God now came for me. And I saw ni kama mask imetolewa, nikaona vile my brother alikufa kweli in addiction. Nikaona sasa na my father alikuwa na yeye nini. Na nikaambia Mungu, Lord, toa me from this shame. I want to go back to my family. I used to cry kabisa. Mpaka one counselor akanipatia Bible, which I have even today. Brand new Bible. So nikamwambia nitoe hapa. I want to live for you. My own brother whom I loved has died. He did not know what I know, but give me a passion kusaidia wale addicted people throughout my life. And I want to serve you all the days of my life. And I want to go back to my family. By that time, Washira had remarried, lakini hakuleta bibi kwa hii nyumba tulikuwa tumenunua naye. So in between my sister-in-law anakuja pia anakansoliwa. Because in the rehab, we are cancelled how to become responsible people again.
Yes.
That God loves us. And He is waiting for us also to be productive once again.
Yes.
And these are the things now I was aiming to do. Kutoa wengine, because how many people out there, they don't know this is a disease.
It's true.
How many families are living with this pain without knowing. Imagine me having left my children.
So have you reunited with your children now?
After this now, my sister-in-law is being cancelled also. Family, they are also cancelled. Ili sasa do at the same wavelength. Mimi na believe hakuna mwingine kwa familia yetu atapotea, because I am now committed to intercede on their behalf. So I thank God that I am now born again a counselor. Na from that time niliongea na nikiwa rehab kidogo tu dakika moja. Nikiwa rehab, I had a counselor who was my friend. She shared her story. Nikajua sasa in fact tulikuwa kama story moja. Nikamwambia I would like to be a counselor, akaniambia nione director. Director alipokuja nikamwendea nikaongea story yangu, akaniambia take my number and when you unanipigia, you never know, because I told him, with having lost my brother whom I love so much, having lost my family, I want to touch other people's lives.
That's true.
And then that is how, when I left that day, nikaenda home. Now kwa watoto nika-apologize, nikaendelea ku-apologize. My husband came the following day, nika-apologize. Then we had a meeting, a clan. Then I apologized, nikaambia kila mtu. My own father-in-law insisted nirudi. He is the one who rubber stamped. And I say something, and I always tell women when I talk to them, what you do follows you. I did good in Washila's home. And I know God in his own mercy aliona nirudi huko, because tuliosomesha watoto my father-in-law had 2 wives, na wengine alikuwa watoto wa stairs. Tuliwasomesha today, because of what I did those days. My father-in-law said mama Kagure arudi kwake. So today I'm still in that home. And I thank God.
Glory to God. So could you share your number so that somebody that would want to call you, you can support them?
And I've worked in rehabs for the last now 13 years. Now I'm a consultant. And please ring this number, because when you have someone who is addicted, you also become sick.
It's true.
We say it is a family disease.
Yes, it is.
One person in the family is addicted. The whole family is sick. Children of alcoholics are in danger of becoming the alcoholic themselves. People become enablers without knowing that they are becoming eneblers. And now that children are at home, please, parents, be closer to your kids so that you know their movement. And God bless you. And I'll give you my number. Please, if even I do also marriage and family, please call me so that we help each other. And thank you. And God bless.
What's the number?
My number is 0706
299
454.
454. And that's my guest, Madam Terry Wachira. My goodness, that story is inspiring. It's mind-boggling to see what God can do. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Don't give up on your loved one, and don't give up on your life. From me, Reverend Ruth Wamuyo and the CTN family, thank you for keeping it CTN. God bless you. Until we see you next time.